Hello and welcome once again, and you can see a really cute little needle Walter dog I'm going to show you in this video. It's got really curly fur and I'm going to show you how I made it. It's really cute and I really enjoyed making it. I hope you do too. So let's get started. As usual, I'm starting with Cordell's liver, and this time I've got a fawn color because I ran out of the white ones. So I thought I'll just use what I have because it's going to be covered anyways, and it's carded wool. So I'm going to shape the head first and going around, and then I'm going to shape accordingly. So with my needle, I'm just marking where the mouth is going to be and where the nose is going to sit, and then I'm going to build on that. So I'm making a little muzzle, rolling up some more wool. I'm lightly felting it, and then I'm going to attach it to the round shape that I had made. So when you add shapes, it becomes more prominent, and instead of just adding wool, it's always better to felt the shape a bit and then add it. As you can see, it's taking shape, and I'm just marking where the eyes are going to be and how the portion where the eyes are is going to be. I'm adding more to the sides, making the head a bit rounder. And to continue with the roundness, I'm adding more wool on top of the head, and again felting a little before attaching it. So now I've got the roundness that I'm looking for. So this is the little mouth that goes underneath the muzzle. It's another shape. Now I'm adding plastic eyes, and it's a struggle getting them in because I've got the one that you use for crochet little animals. I've used my awl tool to make a hole, and then I'm going to push in the eyes and put some glue so they stay in place. And I had to use my scissors as well because the eyes were too thick, and I haven't found the right size for the eyes, only the ones I got for the crochet, using those ones. So once I run out, I'm gonna look for the ones with the needle back that you can just push in. So adding all-purpose glue, and with darker color I'm going around the eyes. So I'm using really dark brown over here and just giving it an outline. For the nose, I'm using silk clay, and got a very little piece of clay, and I'm going to shape it on the head so I know exactly the size I need. So I'm just shaping it with my tools, and made the nostrils using the dot tools. I'm shaping it And using silk clay, you have an advantage that it's just gonna dry and you can stick it on. Just shaped it while it's soft, and then I'm going to keep it to dry for a couple of days, and then I'm going to stick it on, and I'm going to stick it right at the end. So I'm happy with the shape of my nose. To speed things up, I'm using a multi-tool and I've shaped the body. It's just a rounded shape, and I'm making a really small one because I want the dog to be really small and cute. So it's an oval shaped body. You can say it's kind of an oval. Attaching the head to it to go all around and see that it's nice and securely fastened to the body. Adding more wool, just giving it shape. Looks like a duck, but it will end up being a dog. Now for the limbs, taking a bit of wool and just rolling it out into a thin cylindrical shape, and it can work as the leg. So this project doesn't have any wire running through it, but if you want to make it using an armature, you can. It makes things easier, but sometimes the legs, they don't end up being the same size, so you have to cut the wire. But anyways, I find it easier with wool. Without the armatures is also a nice way of doing it. It's like up to you. I like it both ways. Sometimes speed things up using a wire armature. So I'm shaping the legs. I'm gonna make 4 of them, and I flattened out the paws. I'm just seeing where they go. I'm going to attach them. I'm going to cover the joints with more wool. So this forms a kind of a thigh of the hind leg and gets the leg more securely attached to the body. Now for the ears, I'm just folding up some wool and giving it a round shape, round edge, and the other edge is gonna be left fluffy, so it's easier to attach to the head. Just taken very little wool because I'm gonna add color to it, and just giving it a round edge and making it really flat. So I've made 2. I'm rounding the edges, making it neat and tidy. Then we're attaching the brown wool to it, the color that I'm going to use on the body of the dog. So I'm attaching it like you would attach for like placing the wool, and then with your needle you go straight in a straight line and then go around the edges on both sides. So laying it flat, going right in the center, making a line, folding it up, and going over the edges again on both the sides so it's dashed securely. Then I'm going to trim off the extra edges. I don't want too much fur on the ears, don't want them to be really thick. So I'm just giving them a trim. Now for the fur, I'm just twisting the wool and attaching it like curls. So the strands that you pick up, you just have to twist them and then poke them in. You get nice curly fur. You can use yarn if you want to, but I found this really cool and it looks really nice when it's done. And it does take time because it's just taking one strand at a time, twisting it up and then poking it up with your needle. So it's going to take some time, but you have seen the end result. It looks really nice. So I'm attaching the ears first before I go all crazy with the curls. Now I'm going to cover the rest of it. It's the same way, twisting the wool and then pushing it in. So the head is covered and I'm using some brown color over the nose, so I don't want curls over here. It's just plain wool. And going around the eyes with the lighter shade. You can give shades if you want. I've just mixed up light and dark color. And for the tail, just twisted thicker strand of wool and just twisted it up and felted it down so it forms a thick tail. I'm going to attach it to the little bum and then cover the rest of it with brown fur so you can see the body is also done. For the paws, using a marker to mark tiny fingers. I'm using that color just to mark the paws. And to give it more detail, I'm going to snip them up and then felt them with my needle so you get tiny toes. Using brown color around the eyes just to give it a bit more detail. Here I've cut off a baby sock and used it as a muffler, but I want something different. So I'm going to attach the nose now, and then you can see all the difference that it's gonna make. And now we have our dog. Looks really cute with the nose on. And you can give it a muffler if you want, but I've taken a piece of cloth and I've cut a triangle, and then I've stitched a little strip to it. And I have no experience of sewing, so I just got creative. I've made a little scarf for it, and I think it looks great. What do you think? Hope you like the video and you're gonna make your own little dog. Thank you very much for watching, and do subscribe for more videos. Thank you.